Stanley Johnson.
I want to go deep in the playoffs this year. I think we can do it. I think we don't get the respect we deserve.
DJ Premier.
A lot of relations
What's up,
to the game.
another episode of My Career
Your
Mode.
top plays of the week.
Last episode we won 2 out of 3
And BC is
games
up for grabs with 2K
on the
TV
high school.
Interactive. Tune in
On the
now.
high school game. So anyway, let's get started right now. Okay, just gotta wait for load. Alright, so anyway, I might give you guys the schedule. I will be viewing this every weekend. And then sometimes I might do a whole lot of them. I don't know about the holidays, like one day off a holiday from school. So yeah, there will be like 2 or 3 videos each weekend. Now I don't like doing the face cam, so I don't work with that. But so yeah, I mean I will do 2 or 3 videos. So like, I mean, well, you know, sometimes I will do 2 or 3 videos, or 4. I mean, I know I got school because I'm 16 and all that. So I know I'm not free for all that. But like something bigger than that. So yeah. So yeah, I mean, I will do every video this weekend, like while I got school week and all that, something like that. So everyone new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And all of that one too. Make sure to support this video. That's all I do. And anyway, so I'm gonna do one more shoot and then move on to the next one. Come on, can I get one more? And come on. Alright. And then close it. Alright, so we're taking the Wildcat. So I guess it's another one of those 1 out of 4 wins or losses. So let's get that in. Let's get started. So I'm looking to make a motherfucker as a cause set to begin. Crazy one is DeAndre Johnson can dominate the college game the way he did in high school. Fans hoping for more than one and done as Louisville basketball season kicks off. And let's go to the line to watch DeAndre Johnson playing for Cardinals. Alright, we lose again. Louisville.
And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see Villanova facing the Louisville Cardinals.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Miller. Bryant is out there with Cooper, and it's Beal in at the point guard position.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. There's the pass to Bryant. The dish now to Beal. Bryant against Johnson. Passes it to Cooper. It's Miller on the wing. Some nice ball movement by Villanova. 6 to shoot. Beal's shot is good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Rozier. Inside, here's Johnson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as a skill set.
Feeds to White. Here's Rozier, defended by Bryant. Beal against Johnson. Mack the pass to Rozier. Johnson for 3. They get it back. Mack got it. Good job in the low post.
Okay, you got it.
Mack's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now, here is Miller. Pass to Bryant. Free throw line jump shot. And the layup falls.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Man. I mean, hopefully we can get this win. Hopefully. If I'm playing for it. Oh, they're gonna switch, so.
And so it's Louisville with it. They trail by 1. They set the screen. Less than a wide open look. Misses the 3. Now Gaines. 11 feet away. The shot will not go. Here's Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
So on the floor for Villanova, we've got Foster, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Hughes against Jones. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times. So No one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And Ilgauskas kicks it to Gaines. Moore dishes to Foster. Can't get it to go. And it's Louisville the other way. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. The feed to Price. Johnson for three. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Wow. What a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements
I
and
got
do
the
all
proof
the
point.
data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals.
Oh, I got switched out. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the part I gotta simulate the game. Okay. I don't know why they got so close. This guy so close.
1:27 left in the first half.
The graphics are kind of good, you know. Continue. No wait. Oh, so we got 17. Okay. Well, I got 7 points.
Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. This play in the second half of this game, critical.
Johnson in at shooting guard. Harrell is out there with White. And it's Mack in at the 5. And for Villanova, they've got Cooper. Bryant is out there with Miller. And it's Beal in at the point guard. Cardinals leading by 7. Rozier the pass to Harrell.
And I like the fact that the
one
defense
right
is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Good.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Good on
Come
both.
on, okay, got it.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about 05, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles.
Outside Bryant. Miller outside. Some nice ball movement by Villanova. Clock at 6. Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Beal's got 5. On the Wildcats of Villanova have been getting back in the swing of things as a program over the last decade, Clark. And one of the better runs they're on right now is a school.
Yeah, they are a surefire bet to pretty much be in the tournament almost every year now. Really one of the big schools in recruiting on the East Coast.
Villanova trails by 7. And Bryant kicks to Beal. Back to Bryant. Pass to Cooper. 11 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Cooper's got his second bucket of the night. Cardinals leading by 5. Kicks it to Mack. Johnson outside. Puts it up from 17. Jump shot is good that time. Johnson's got 9 points.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with the
Well,
silver
he just
spoon
stood there.
in
He let me
by
shoot.
any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
We just winning. Why you so uptight?
And Villanova go with the whole new group
We
out
just
there.
winning. We're not losing. Hey. So uptight.
But with the ball, 7-point differential. Gaines kicks to McAdoo. It's hauled in by Thomas. And so it's Louisville with it. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Odom. And that's 11 points for Johnson.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here is Gaines. And Jones has it in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Odom with it. There's the pick. He kicks it to Johnson. Odom up top. Back to Johnson. Down low. Stolen by Clarkson. Johnson in a two-guard. Payton is out there with Thomas. And it's Odom in at the one spot. Gaines kicks to McAdoo. Puts it up from 12. Johnson with the block.
That's something
I
they
got the
need
block.
to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Here's Gaines. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
What a shot.
Okay,
over the
all we gotta
bigger
do is try
defender.
not to
That
let
could
that happen.
prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
Jay Bryan. What's going on in this?
Cardinals leading by 4. Outside White. They set the screen. Rozier the pass to Harrell. On the wing, Johnson. From outside the arc. Here's Rozier. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Villanova. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Outside for Beal. And the pass to Cooper. Out of bounds. Louisville takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
1:19 left here in the second half of the game. Mack, no luck. Villanova trails by 5. Beal, the pass to Cooper. Miller with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Johnson for 3. No good. Villanova goes the other way with it. Stolen. White the pass to Rozier. Back to White. Johnson for 3. Villanova grabs the miss.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Beal from long range cannot hit. And an intentional foul right there. And no good on the 1-and-1. Right side, Bryant. Launches it. The shot is off. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in.
Okay, so I have 11 points, 1 block. Okay. So let me wait this and save. Alright, let's advance to the next. Man, I mean, at least we got the win. Not like it didn't happen like last episode. Hopefully we can get more wins out of this one. Okay. I'm gonna shoot some around more. Alright, let me do one more. Okay, that's next. So we're gonna take on the Texas Longhorns. Alright, we're gonna take on Texas. First, they're an easy round pick according to most draft experts. Fred Show turned into a house of horror as they enjoy the struggles games. Recent trouble of the court led the men to protect on DeAndre Johnson's NBA draft status. Some NBA scouts quietly suggest DeAndre Johnson would be better off staying in school another year. Alright, so we had Texas.
Hi everyone.
What's up with everybody with these big glasses, bro? Like
college basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action.
Okay,
Along with
let's get
Greg
the second
Anthony
one
and Clark
on the way.
Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Louisville Cardinals and the Texas Longhorns.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, Johnson in at 2 guard. White is out there with Harrell, and it's Mack in at the 5.
And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves that really impressed me. He can create a shot in space anywhere and anytime.
I got my
He's got a
own
really
ball.
good sense of how to operate from the wing.
Here's Ellis following the basket by Freak. Shots good by
I
Ellis.
just caught the ball right there.
The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Here's Rozier following the bucket by Texas. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Harrell. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
Kelly got the assist.
Edwards with it. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I think it's safe to say that
So how you shoot the screen? I forgot.
He spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Blair's checked in. Peyton, he's checked in for the Cardinals. Price comes in for Ogier. There's a good screen. Price dishes to Johnson. Baseline jumper. Here's Peyton. Misses in close.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Ford. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And we've seen Durant go on and do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
Now here's Doherty. Pass to Blair. And he drops in the layup.
Oh, y'all got it.
That is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And here's Price. Kicks it to Johnson. Hughes with the screen on Richmond. Johnson, and he goes in for the dunk.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
On the court for Louisville, Johnson in at shooting guard. Thomas is out there, Peyton. Then there's Price, and it's Hughes in at the 3 slot. The Texas Longhorns been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
No good from Peyton.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Price against Blair. A minute 42 left here in the first half. Shot is no good. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Okay. Gotta hear that college music like that.
Here for Texas.
It feels like high school over again. uh.
1:31 left in the first half of the game. Ellis outside. He kicks it to Ward. Now Edwards passes it to Ellis. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. And it's White with the rebound.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
51 seconds left here in the first half of basketball. This is to Ellis. Out to the right wing. Here's Doherty. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Doherty's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Cardinals leading by 3. Johnson outside. Here's Mack. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in.
If it ain't broke,
don't
fix it.
Right there.
Keep getting in the
he was
paint
out
and
of the
keep
way.
scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Edwards passes to Ford. And Doherty kicks to Edwards. Screen by Ellis. Fires for 3. The shot misses.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Louisville out in front. As they wrap up the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. And we'll be back shortly. Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same.
We hit him back with free throw.
And it's just going to take one big run.
We got
one
him
of
there.
these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
They've got Turner. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then there's Doherty. And it's Ford in a power forward. And for Louisville, Johnson. He's in at shooting guard. Harrell is out there with White. And it's Mack in at center. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
I don't know how I do.
Give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Rozier. Johnson outside. Ellis with some nice D.
Well, guys, for Louisville in the last decade or so, it's been a bit of a renaissance in basketball. A title in 2013 gives them 3 total now. One of the premier programs in the country for sure.
And taken away by Ellis. By himself. Oh, man.
Now, I would say that's a special occasion for a slam right there,
Well, what kind of occasion are you talking about? Why was he saving that one? My goodness.
Guys, I'm so glad.
Oh, no, that ain't gonna happen again. That ain't happening.
Edwards with it. He feeds it to Ellis. Unloads from 13. And good. Nothing was that time as it falls. Ellis has got 6 points.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
They've got Doherty. Edwards is out there with Ellis. And it's Warwick in at the 5. And Mack kicks to Johnson. The shot is off. And Texas the other way now. To the wing right side. Doherty high post. Feeds to Ellis. To the paint. That one's good, and the Cardinal lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Edwards.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Mack, good.
Man, that they need those points, and I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
Well, unless they alter the defense on him, I mean, he should be the guy they go to. His height gives him a huge edge the way they're playing him now, so keep going to it until the defense adjusts.
Ellis, left side. Right through the knee for the layup.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
There's the feed to Mack. White dishes to Johnson. To the middle. Texas grabs the miss.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
1:15 left here in the second half. Edwards passes to Doherty. Over in the corner, Ellis. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And Texas leads by 1.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Here's Johnson. Yes!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Okay, guys, we are up, but the game is far from over. Let's extend the lead. Creek, you got the hot hands. Let's keep this going out there.
Turner's checked in for Texas.
Okay. Look at this stupid shit like that.
Ford kicks to Edwards. Shoots it up. And he overshot that one, missing.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Ellis, the pass to Edwards. The dish now to Ford.
And I hate to be critical, but it's as if there has been zero effort given on the defensive end.
Well, you know you like to be critical at times, Greg. You know you love a healthy debate and being a contrarian, but you're right.
Wow. Okay. Can I believe that? I don't know why you blocked them. Made no sense. Dang, that's crazy. Now he doing the man. Back in Louisville.
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Georgetown Hoyas facing the Louisville Cardinals.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the 2-guard. So it's Louisville now. Here's Rozier. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Passes it to Warren. He feeds it to Price. Hoyas moving the ball around. Over to the wing. The drive by Randolph. Rebound by Harrell.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set. Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Here's Rozier to the left side wing. White the pass to Rozier. Out of bounds, Georgetown takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. And here are the Hoyas now. Now Harkless. Hodges with a screen on Price. Here's Harkless. Good on the 7-footer.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Thomas a screen. Here's Payton. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. The Cardinals shooting their first free throws of this game. And that one misses.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster.
Here is Hodges. Pass to Felix. He kicks it to Harkless. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Johnson, he's in at shooting guard. Payton is out there with Thomas. Then there's Price, and it's Hughes in at the 3 slot. It's deflected, but they recover it, and they get it back. There's the pick. Now here's Harkless. And it's Joseph, top of the key. From beyond the arc. Ball's knocked loose. Taking a look at the Hoyas, we got Hodges. And it's Joseph in at the 5, roaming the paint. Price kicks to Johnson. Feeds it to Thomas. On the wing, Hughes. Thomas dishes to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Louisville needs to get a shot off. Hughes, good. A minute 50 left to play in the first half.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
A platoon swap here for Louisville. And the Hoyas with some changes. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Johnson in at 2 guard. Harrell is out there at White. And it's Mack in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Georgetown, they've got Trice. Hudson is out there with Warren. Then there's Price. And it's Randolph in at the 2 spot. Rozier the pass to Johnson. Now here's Harrell. Defense is right there. Makes it off the glass. Harrell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cardinals. Trice kicks to Price. Dishes it to Randolph. Out to Price for the lead. No luck. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Rozier the pass to Mack. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Harrell. Back to Johnson. The 3 ball is hauled in by the Hoyas. Outside Randolph shoots the 3. Rebound by Harrell. And here are the Cardinals. A 2-point game. Rozier the pass to Harrell. Here's White. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Max got his second basket of the night.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Price. The dish to Warren. The 11-footer. The shot no good.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot. And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And here are the Hoyas now. After the Cardinals picked up 3 with their last shot. There's a screen. Inside, Hudson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hudson's got his first bucket of the night. And the Hoyas will go for a different look here. Here's Rozier. Johnson in at shooting guard. White is out there with Harrell, and it's Rozier in at the point. White, good.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Here's Warren. After the Cardinals picked up 3 with their last shot, there's the bucket, good.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Outside, White. Here's Rozier. Some nice passing by Louisville here. Johnson for 3. Now here's Harrell. Tight defense on him. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Harrell. And Louisville leads by 8.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Okay. I mean, at least I have a problem earlier. Yeah.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Price is checked in. .122 left to play here in the second half. Trice kicks to Warren. Feeds away. The Hoyas with another miss.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Johnson dishes to White. The feed to Mack. Kicks it to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for Louisville.
And no good this time on the 1-and-1.
Taking 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. 40 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Here's Warren. It's blocked. Johnson outside. It's blocked, but they get it back. Harrell kicks to Mack. Johnson against Price. Johnson, the pass to Mack. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. And here they come. Here's Price. Soft touch off the glass.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What? That little gap? No, Wow, I was terrible that time, man. Oh, for the national champion, okay. Oh, man. Here we go.
And this is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the Louisville Cardinals.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the power forward position.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. They'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Now here's Harrell. Back to White for the three. And the shot is good. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Now here's Decker. White covering. And
What
here's
is
Decker.
that? What is that?
Evans trying to get open. Decker can't hit.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a four-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Hill passes to Hawkins. Pick up by Hill. Hawkins kicks to Decker. Evans, a screen on White. It's Hawkins on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hawkins has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Cardinals leading by 3. Price outside. Right side, Thomas. Johnson outside. Back to Thomas. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Cardinals shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the free throw, no good.
Taking 2
Hey,
And he's good on the second. Fisher with the ball. Outside Gibson. Here's Hill. And he takes it in
Oh
for the
my
layup
God.
off a very nice feed.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Johnson in at shooting guard. Thomas is out there with Payton. Then there's Price. And it's Hughes in at the 3. Now here's Johnson. Hill with some nice D. And for the Badgers, they've got Fisher. He's out there with Hill. And it's Wade in at the 5. Home in the paint.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Price, the pass to Hughes. Price outside. Pass to Hughes. Teardrop shot. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Hughes got his first points of the game.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Wade. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
Thomas a screen. Hughes kicks to Price. Payton outside. From deep, Johnson. Johnson missing again. 1:27 left in the first half. Now Fisher. Wade dishes to Conley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Worked that one inside nicely.
So it's Louisville now, trailing by 2. Price, the pass to Johnson. Feeds it to Payton. The Badgers pull it in. Here's the Badgers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Conley with it. Now Payton defending. Conley kicks to Fisher. All sorts of time. And it's Price with the rebound.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
They push it up 4-on-3. Hughes, the pass to Johnson. The feed to Thomas. Price outside. Back to Thomas. Off the left rim and out.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And the first half comes to a conclusion. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We're just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Johnson, he's in at shooting guard. White is out there with Harrell, and it's Mack in at the center. And for the Badgers, they've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4-man position. And for Louisville, Johnson in at 2-guard. Harrell is out there with White. And it's Rozier in at the point guard position. And that one's good. Hill's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Badgers.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Johnson. Harrell kicks to White. Louisville passing it around. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Hawkins. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. And that drops in from beyond the arc. Three-pointer from Johnson. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And we got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Post. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Sanders checked in for Johnson. Payton is checked in for Wisconsin.
Man, I don't know what is wrong with me. I keep messing it up.
The Badgers making a switch here. Here is Hawkins. Now, here's Decker. Here's Conley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Dawkins is out there with Hawkins. And it's Gibson in at the power forward.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
And here is Odom. There's the pick. From 12 feet out. No luck. So the Badgers will take it the other way. Hawkins gets to Conley. Up top, Hawkins. Out to the right wing. Now, here's Decker. Hughes covering. Hawkins passes to Conley. And taken away by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. Here's Odom. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
The Badgers making a switch here. And the Badgers with possession here. 3-point lead. And stolen by Harrell. 1:19 left to play in the second half. Pass to Rozier. The dish to White. It's stolen by Hill. And oh, here we go with Hill. Nobody back. Here's Rozier. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's 53 seconds left here in the second half of the game.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Pull it back.
Yep.
Evans kicks to Hawkins. Back to Evans. .29 seconds left to play in the second half. Just 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Decker. And again, it's the Badgers missing. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Boy, they'd like to put themselves in front right here.
Rozier, the pass to Johnson. To take the lead. Oh, off target. So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All
Bro, I am fucking up. What the fuck? Do you in nature?
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother, this young talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. B?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen, we weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time. I work with some of the best. Now let me rephrase that. I work with the best. And the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already had endorsements and things like that in mind, so.
I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. It's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But freedom. Money is freedom. The freedom of choice. The freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning. Between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we worked for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we worked so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is
not
his life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pop. Sorry. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand you.
But I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great
Thank you, Yvette. Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You've got to listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business. Excuse me?
Wait, Freak. You still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what I do. I am the best at what I do. Nobody's better.
Seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna have Cece go through this contract, front to back. I'm gonna think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm gonna call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I love you too, son. Bye.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft.
Y'all folks at the NBA Draft 15. Alright, here are the numbers.
With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky.
Okay. I mean, how many players they gonna announce? I mean, it can't. Well, they all gonna announce them a lot.
With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from the Ohio State University.
Alright, D'Angelo Russell, Ohio State, 77.
With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select
Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
With the 4th pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select
Kristaps Porzingis
from Latvia. With the 5th pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select
Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia.
With the 6th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select
Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky.
With the 7th pick in the NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select
Emmanuel Mudiay
from Dallas, Texas. With the 8th pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select
Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona.
With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select
Frank Kaminsky
from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select
Justice Winslow from Duke University.
With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select
Miles Turner from the University of Texas.
With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select
Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky.
With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select
Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky.
With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select
Cameron Payne
from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select
Kelly Oubre
from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select
Terry Rozier from University of Louisville.
With the 17th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select
Rashad Vaughn from UNLV.
With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select
Sam Decker
from the University of Wisconsin. With the 19th pick in the NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select
Jaren Grant
from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select
DeLon Wright from the University of Utah.
With the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select
Justin Anderson from the University of Virginia.
With the 22nd pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select
Bobby Portis
from the University of Arkansas. With the 23rd pick in the NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select
Rondé Hollis Jefferson from the University of Arizona.
With the 24th pick in the NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select
Tyus Jones.
With the 25th pick in the NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select the 19-year-old shooting guard from the University of Louisville.
Some on Memphis Grizzlies. Okay. So Mova. So
Let's
here
do
I
this,
am.
young man.
Looking fresh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Celebrate.
Wow.
For me.
Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette. My dude, Vig.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, hold him in the building all day, yo.
Aye. Yeah. He's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
Get her, Mama.
Tell her, Mama.
Get her, Mama.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
Thanks, Pop. Alright, guys. I'm finally made to Memphis. So I'm gonna be on the Grizzlies.
We met working
Well,
at
not
the
that
post
bad.
office together. Mark,
Not a bad team.
And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
Bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.
Okay. Memphis it is. Okay. Alright guys, I might go ahead and go in this video right here. Make sure you guys smash those like buttons. Hopefully you guys support this video. If anyone new to the channel, definitely subscribe my YouTube channel and many other stuff. You can follow me on Facebook. That's the only account I got. And anyway, but I'll see you guys next time in the next video. See ya.